Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to acknowledge the fact that September is Suicide Prevention Month, Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. This gives all of us a chance to come together to promote awareness about the issue of suicide prevention and how we can all help others talk about suicide. For many families and communities across the country, loved ones are gone far too soon because of suicide. Suicidal thoughts and actions certainly know no bounds. They affect people of all ages, race, sexes, religions. The statistics are startling. Suicide has become the third leading cause of death among young people and is the 10th leading cause of death here in the U.S. Each year, more than 40,000 Americans die by suicide, more than 100 per day on average. So a week and a half ago, I was in Kalamazoo's Bronson Park for the Griffin Place Suicide Prevention Walk. A beautiful young woman by the name of Kate stood before a crowd of more than 100, and she read a stirring poem, which I'm going to insert into the record, that she had written about being bullied, and as a result, how she harbored thoughts about suicide. Hearing her deeply personal story certainly broke everyone's heart. It really did. And as a father of two young kids, two young adults, my thoughts quickly turned to them and their school experience. Bullying is a very serious problem in our schools and can lead to depression, psychological issues, and of course, suicide. When she finished, I followed up with her and told her that she's not alone. Anyone considering suicide or having suicidal thoughts should know the same. You're not alone. And there's always help and options available. In our communities, we got to do more to stop bullying the minute that it rears its ugly head. We should do more to reach out to those vulnerable to suicidal thoughts and tendencies, particularly young people, as they grapple with the pressures of growing up. We should also do more to treat mental health issues that can lead to suicide. Here in the House, we recently were able to pass a very strong bipartisan piece of legislation sponsored by Dr. Tim Murphy, a member of the Energy and Commerce Committee, to do just that. We voted to give a much-needed upgrade to our mental health system and deliver real reforms that are going to make a difference for folks suffering from mental health illnesses. In July, it was advanced through our committee 53-0, and then on the House floor by a 422-2 vote. This landmark vote marks the most significant reform to our nation's mental health programs in decades. And I was proud to shepherd this important piece of legislation and now work with the Senate to get it done. Suicide prevention is deeply personal to me. I don't talk about it often, but my uncle, my daughter's college roommate, my son's dear girlfriend's sister all committed suicide. Left impressions on our life. Suicide is not an issue that can linger in the shadows. We got to confront it and the underlying issues behind it together. At this point, Mr. Speaker, I would like to insert Kate's message of hope, inspiration in the congressional record, and it can be found certainly on our website, upton.house.gov. With that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.